Hey everybody, yesterday at church some people expressed interest in learning to play hymns, and I have a technique that I think is pretty simple for teaching hymn playing. So I explained it some to them. Today I'm going to follow up with a video. My technique is to teach one hymn first really well in a simple way, and then add to it more complexity as time goes on. And then after you learn that hymn really well, then you learn a second hymn the same way, and a third hymn, fourth hymn, and so on. By the time you have learned to play 10 hymns, you really have a good toolbox of tools that you can use to play any hymn. So this first hymn that I always try to teach is Amazing Grace. I did this with my kids and it worked pretty well, and so I'm kind of branching out to other folks now. Amazing Grace. And this is what it will sound like in the end when you're done. Okay, don't be intimidated. I'm going to play a simple version in a minute. Okay, you get the idea. So we can play it in a complex way like that, but to play it simply is obviously much easier, and you start out simply by using one finger. Okay, so lesson one in learning to play Amazing Grace is play it with one finger. Okay, and I recommend playing it without reference to notes. You can look at the notes if you want to. I think it's written in the key of G, which means the very first note is D above middle C. Now middle C is found by looking at the label of the piano, and it's just to the left of that label a little bit. There's two black keys, and middle C is just to the left of the two black keys. Right there, you've got black, black, C, middle C. Okay, now Amazing Grace starts out on D above middle C. So there's the D, okay, and then just pick it out by ear. You know what Amazing Grace sounds like, everyone does. And so you can probably pick it out by ear. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. Okay, I will go a little slower and say the notes, though, in case someone needs some help with that. In fact, let's stop the video and I'll reposition it closer and do that part and post this as two videos. Okay?